Hello and welcome to Evil Genius. Video today is a slightly older game, but a lot of fun. Back in the day, Evil Genius 2 is coming out hopefully sometime this year. A lot of us have been waiting a decent amount of time for it. So we're going to be going this. If you like my video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. I try to put out a few game videos a week. Most of the time I'm going to more of the indie or the older games. So be really helpful, but we're going to start a new game on medium. We have 3 evil geniuses to select. Each of them has something slightly different. We're just going to take Maximilian because he truly looks like an evil genius. We don't care about the current game. And there we are, floating to our evil lair. A couple of our wonderful henchmen. So the game will start with us having 3 henchmen and 1 super henchman. So this guy, we can click on him really quick. Jubilee. He is pretty much like your gold member or tooth, or one of the important villains in Bond. And then we have, of course, our evil genius sitting right there. And so what do we have at the moment? We have an evil. Pretty much we have nothing. We have the start of an evil lair, but we have to build more onto it. We'll go over a couple of the basics first. We have our objectives here, which is we have to ensure a healthy minion force by building a barracks. I need at least 1 bunk bed and locker. We'll get more on those. Before you can send your minions out to carry out acts of entry, you need to construct at least a control room to help filter information. And then it seems you are under scrutiny even before you begin. Somewhere on the island, some pesky investigators. Get rid of them. Okay. So first thing we need to do is build our evil base. So we're going to go here, and then we have our options at the moment. So we're going to need some corridors, so we're just going to go ahead and start building them up, and we'll build a pretty decent corridor here. Okay, click in to do that. So while we're waiting, we have our information screen here. Nothing big there. We have how many minions we have, our super, and how many other henchmen we have there, which he is just hiding out over there. We also have this screen, which is our minion screen. Right now we can have a total of 5 minions. We are going to crank that up to 5. So we'll get a recruit every 60 seconds into here. As you get more advanced minions, they kind of move on to that. There again, so you can see our first minions are already looking to demolish this base, or start the demolition process. Any tips or hints will come on over here and kind of give you an idea of what is going on. We're going to skip some of those for the moment. Right now, what we're going to try to do is get our barracks built so we can have more henchmen. Our anonymous, unnamed yellow peons. So they are the most numerous guys in the game. They do all the construction work and the building. So they are extremely helpful. Do not lose them all. So we are starting with our first bit of the base here, as it is going to explode. And then, let's see, they're going to work on it. So while they're working on it, next thing we're going to do is get our barracks up and running. The barracks is going to take as much space as I can, because we need to have lots of evil minions in here. We'll double base it there. Okay, so we need to get that going. And then once that is done, we can actually, like I said, we needed to get our standard doors. So doors are helpful to keeping, oops, and I have not done the space correctly. We're going to exit out of it and rebuild my barracks. You want everything to be 2 because anything more is going to allow other people into your base through the door. So we definitely want to have that going on. So what we are going to do at the moment is just build bunk beds and some lockers. So you can see the bunk beds will kind of go to showing where your minions can go in there. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bunk beds. And then lockers. Lockers are what actually give us minions, or be able to increase our minion abilities. So we are definitely going to have as many lockers as we can to begin with here, because we want to have as many minions as possible here. Okay. There are cheats to increase your minion cap. It's something that's very easy to find online. I would do it. It makes the game a whole lot more enjoyable. And we'll get a couple more bunk beds. And then our doors. Whoop. Well, we're going to have to wait a second for our doors. So while we were thinking about that, we're actually going to put our doors into our secret lair on there. So if you have the mini-map here, you can kind of see what's going on. We can see our very, if you roll over them, feeble investigators right now are over there. They're not causing us any trouble. So we will kind of leave them be at the moment. Main henchman is kind of just walking around. Like I said, he and Maximilian are the only two people that you can actually control. Everyone else is just going to do what they want to do. Now we can change it by giving them kill orders or stuff like that based on what they want to do. But as far as movement goes, you can only control two. Alright, so first thing we're putting up is our door. So what we can do with this door is we can actually set it so everyone gets in, only your minions and henchmen, only your evil self, and then only your evil self and guards. So right now it's just set to 2, so really only my people can get in. So wherever these feeble investigators went, they cannot actually just enter it like anything else. So we are going to hang out and we're going to get our stuff coming in here. So like I said, what will happen is the minions will take the money from the gold vault and the briefcases. Go to the depot, buy it, and then put it up. And then you see we have our first 2 lockers up there. And let's see, gotta give it a second. Oh, not yet. Come on, guys. It'll take it a second or two to upgrade. Like I said, you want as many construction minions as possible. Makes the game just a lot more fun. Still very challenging. I hope they can get some bunk beds here going. Ah, there you go. The barracks is complete. The maximum number of minions has been increased. Yep, okay, so now we can go click in here and get our 13. It's a whole lot better than what we had before.
You may have noticed that all people...
Oh, we're not going to worry about that. Each of our minions does have some character stats on them. So, based on what they are. Okay. And going, now this stuff is coming up. Now we can increase these to what we need to do. So, okay. The next room we're going to need, let's build another corridor down here. We don't want anyone sneaking into our evil lair when they don't need to be. So we're going to build our second corridor. Because this is going to lead in end. So, like a lot of games, our minions might just lead them into the base. It does happen. Oh, and they are in. So, what do we need to do? I have one super bad henchman. He can summon minions that he needs, and then special abilities as he gets stronger. So at the moment, though, we don't want them in our base. He will attack. They will try to defend, and oh, new room available. So you see, as there's fights going on, well, that guy did not want to finish him off. Get rid of the rest of them. Yep. And they are all dead. So all those minions done. So what happened? We're gonna bring that up there. I killed them all. But I need somewhere to put the bodies. So if we go down here, now we can build a freezer. Freezer will help with storing all the dead bodies that we have. And there will be a lot of dead bodies that occur in this game. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so we'll go ahead and we're going to build that up there. From there, we're going to need some freezer racks to make sure that our evil deeds don't go noticed. If you leave the dead bodies around enough, they will attract attention. So what we're doing, like I said, we have all these henchmen. The henchmen right now, they're just kind of building stuff. Object is blocked. Henchmen are able to remove it. Something is blocked and they cannot get to it. I don't know why it's blocked. We'll let it go for a second. We might just exit it out there. So like I said, our capacity is now up to 19, so we're going to continue to build as many of these guys as possible. I want this base up and running pronto. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, so like I said, we're working. We have our gold supply here, which is kind of illustrated in this. Current number of minions. Me, and you know what? I think it's time for me to head into my base.
What's this?
Because it's dangerous out here. I gotta protect my, my main evilness here. Okay, so they are continuing to build very quickly. Okay, so we're just about done with this area. So we're just going to move him over here. Alright, so all that has now been completed, -1. Like I said, they're getting a little stuck in the briefcase room, so when we make an evil stronghold, we will know how to do this appropriately. Okay. Okay, so there's other things that we need to get. We also need to get our control room going. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start that over here. We'll just build it right there. That's a good spot for it. 2 for the door. And we'll go ahead and get that started. Even though they can't reach it at the moment, we can start getting everything. So, obviously you want your doors. You definitely need doors here, because we don't want anyone coming in. So what you have is your control panel, and this will kind of tell you everything it is if you just click on it. So control panel lets us mask our evil deeds around the area, so we're going to get a couple of those. Each region needs a certain amount of control panels when we get there. Memory bank will help, so if one of these goes unmanned for a second, it'll be good, and a time clock keeps the room busy the entire time. So it keeps it manned. So all our guys are off and away.
Important information.
Okay, so we also need more doors because use the doors. We don't want anyone sneaking in here. So you see, that has been built. And so now someone, I'm not sure who, is going to start moving these bodies. There he is. Move them to the freezer. After a certain amount of time, they will go away. Not immediate, but you pretty much have to hide the dead. Any of the investigators who do come will be looking for them if they're just left out somewhere. So it's good to have a freezer. Your freezer room will fill up very quickly. So we got some guys coming with some more dynamite to get this room going. I see dynamite, 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 dynamite. We're gonna blow up something big. Okay, well, come on guys, let's get going here. So this game definitely is a little bit of base building, so we never actually go out and go after anybody in this game. So pretty much what we're doing is base building and then defending the base. So as we get out, more of those investigators will make their way onto the island. And as they make their way onto the island, we will have to repel them. Some we will ignore, some we'll have to deal with. True to form, and like any good Bond movie, they will also send their own super agents, including one, Mr. James Bond, who is named something so that there's no copyright infringement for this one. But he is what you expect him to be. We also have a Japanese master like Jackie Chan, a super strong communist guy who will just kick everyone's butt and kind of go from there. So, what else do we have going on here? So, as minions get tired and their stats deplete, they will need sleep. If I can click on a minion here. This man, oh, and that's not quite there, has good health. He has good stamina, good intelligence, good everything at the moment. He is waiting. Go back to Maximilian. You can see Maximilian stats as we have kind of moved around what we're doing for the moment. So we can get another view here. Kind of see that basin a little bit better as you go up and down here. Okay. Oh, and our freezer is now this, so we can actually hang bodies instead of just kind of dropping them down like animals. Okay, so an object is blocked. Yep. This body bag needs to move. Come on. I know I can get that body bag. There we go. We're just going to move it. Oh, wrong button to click. There we go. We'll just move it so they can build this door. All my minions are busy causing trouble. Let's see, how many can I get? 27 now. Okay, so. Now, if you're like, shoot, I really need more minions. We can take this bar and every 1 second for $4,000, we can recruit a single minion. Or we can have them every 60 seconds, we get 1 minion but have to put no money into it. So you got our new minions are coming online here. We still have $66,650 after all this has been said and built and done. Oh, 61. Nope, we're still building. Okay. The last thing we need to build is a stronghold room. So obviously, we're going to keep that money somewhere. So we need to build it, make sure that it's in good shape. Okay. So we're just about nearing the beginning of our evil deeds here. We got our doors are intact. We have everything we need. So like I said, these minions are getting a little tired. You can see they're kind of recovering their stats.
Yes.
By sleeping. Our evil genius projects a little bit of aura, so if anyone is in that aura, they will have their stats increased for whatever it is. And our control panel is getting up there. Base is getting closer and closer to being completed. Oh, Jubilee has decided to join us in there, so we still have some money in the briefcase rack. What do we got going on? Oh, power plant. So, obviously, you need power. Who would have thought? So we're going to build our just first little small power plant over here. Nothing big, like I said, we don't need a very large power plant. Oh, got this guy up and running so we can start our world domination. First thing though we're going to need is a power generator. Let's see, that should be enough there. One. It is 10,000, so when power goes out, the door is all open. No one can do anything. We are going to get 2 power generators here. And we're going to get the standard door
We now have
to protect.
access to the
Okay. Oh, and an armory. Armory and a holding cell. So for any captives that we get, we can actually hold them here. Do interrogations and stuff like that. So the next thing is reports indicate that trained civilians are holidaying on the island. Captured and imprisoned a maid in a security holding cell. Okay. So. And we also have our global sheet. We'll go back to this in 1 second. So they say a maid is somewhere on this island. Just kind of hanging out. Let's see. We can see it down here. Of course, they are somewhere. I'm not sure where they are at the moment. Might not have landed yet, so we'll wait. Oh, there we are. Okay. Humble maid. So what we can do is we can put the capture tag on her. We're just about close enough. So we have, let's go ahead and get the armory started. Doesn't have to be anything massive at the moment, just something to start with because we need a holding cell. Okay, so we're still building that stuff up, and we're gonna have to send the let's see, where is, so those, most of my guards are a little tired right now. There's nothing to do without the energy, so we are almost there. Come on, guys. Oh, I don't need to move him there. I need him to go. Where did she go? Oh, she is getting far away. Go capture the maid. So he will go take care of that.
If you want your minions to react, as well as being a...
We will show you the world domination screen in 1 second. Again. Waiting for these generators. Come on, guys. I know you're just kind of hanging around here. We're still building so much at the moment. So you can see the power we make, the power we have. Oh. So, only captured. Gotta get the cell up first. We'll give it 1 second. It's good because my money is running out. There's my generators. She's gonna be knocked out for a little bit, so we're in good shape. Probably not gonna build that doors. You need to get this thing first. Go ahead and open that bad boy up. And power. Excellent. Okay. So we are just about there. Guys, let's get back to the stations. You got work to do. We have evil plans to commit. Okay. So they will get back and this place will clear out. They got 27, so we're a good little minion bunch right now. There we got both generators will be up and operational. We've got a little money left. You can go grab the maid. Yep, you need to go grab her so we can put her in the armory. There you go. Okay, do we have that holding cell up yet? I'm waiting for someone. I see someone with a box for it. Well, while we are waiting for that, if we click here, we have our screen. So the screen has a couple things. One, it tells you what your notoriety is and how much cash flow you have and your minions at the moment. So each of these screens needs a certain amount of manned stations to go. And then from there you can see the money you get and the type of security you get. So obviously this place has, you get the most money from here, but it has a fairly good amount of security. So we are at the moment going to fly out a couple of our minions for stealing, because we need some money. Obviously you see the money's a little bit low. So I've sent 4 minions and Jubilee out. So they will get together. There they go. Come on, buddy. And Maximilian, he will now take his place organizing this evil incursion here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we gotta probably move. Might want to move this because, shoot, this is not where you want something to be. I need it to be a little bit more safe. Okay. So we are going to put her in the holding cell. Wake up. Come on. Okay. So wait, we now need an interrogation chair. Wow. Okay. Well, that's fine. We still have a little bit of money for it, so let's go ahead and we can buy it. We're a little bit short on cash, but we should be okay in a moment. These guys have not quite made it there yet. Soon. Okay. Oh, so now we're moving that second briefcase there, because we are done with this room. I want to clear out this room. This is holding our money. I don't like it to hold our money. It'll be moved to another stronghold. Yes. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh. So next thing, the super could yield useful information to you, interrogate or train up an advanced minion. Okay. Well, our first minion soon enough. Let's see these guys. Nope, they are still waiting. There they come. So now, as you land in somewhere, you're going to get more heat from that area. And if you get more heat, they're going to want something for you. So at the moment, we are stealing $2,600 every 60 seconds from that territory. So we are going to keep our guys there for a little bit. Funds are frozen. I don't quite have enough money at the moment. So I need 12 guys here to occupy those stations. So we might send a couple more to somewhere else. Let's see. Let's just go ahead. We can see. Need 12 down there, so we'll send another 8 there to steal. Kind of breached up. So second thing that we're gonna see is these little missions. So these missions increase our heat and our notoriety. As we get more notoriety, we become more dangerous, and we can get more minions. So like I said, there we go, a little $2,600 there. So yeah, our feeble amount of gold at the moment. There it is. There's our interrogation chair. So I probably spent a little bit too much money to start this base off. But a little bit of base building to begin with never hurt anybody. So what we have going on, there we go. Okay. So, well, time to interrogate you, and of course, Well, what's good of interrogation if he's not going to be watched? So let's go ahead and move him out here. Let's see, this back bunker has been closed out completely. Let's see, is someone going to come and take care of this maid? They're still stealing their money with just a little bit of heat. Hopefully the other couple of minions will also get the same. Okay, let's see here. Like I said, you can't direct them directly on how to do it. So, deposit your funds. That's weird, because I have it there. Okay, go. That's why I'm not getting any money, because no one's able to deposit any cash. I don't know if it's just kind of where that stuff got placed. It just did not like it, so we're going to move this slightly. Check the door. The doors are all correct here. There we go. There's my briefcase full of money. Okay, so everyone is stealing at the moment. Getting 3,200 from that region and 26 from that region. About 6,000 cash every 60 seconds. So right now my men are putting all that money up. So we're going to see that go up a little bit and my gold stack increase. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I needed to actually show where I need to interrogate the prisoner. So, there we go. I did not do that before, but here comes my minion to take care of this job.
Yes.
And he is going to watch as the horror unfolds in front of you. And, oh, she's gonna get the drop. No. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna get another so. Skilled maid, as he's taking care of business. A little bit of torture going on, nothing. Oh no, not the symbols. Not the symbols. Oh! What else we have? Oh, she's had enough. So, and as you get your first interrogation done, we have, boom, our first different minion, a valet. Yeah, so you got security cameras, so now everything is security desk, loudspeakers, training room, handgun cabinet, rifle cabinet, mess hall for food, staff room,
as well as being
inner sanctum, all the fun stuff you could want. There we go. Okay, so like I said, so we've started our lair. Wonderful. Now there's only one criminal mastermind. Time to make sure it's you. Gather all the major criminal players to a conference island, explain how it's gonna be, and it tells you what you have to do for that. So as we have done that, let's see, none of them have popped up, so we can capture attack. So the first person you do have to capture on each of the islands is going to be someone that you do need. So what we will get next is our training room. And let's build a small training room off here. We're not going to need that many people at the moment to be trained. Right now, really, all we have is 3 things. We have our school desk, we have our punching bag, and we have our laboratory workshop. And we only need 1 of each at the moment. Okay, so he had a good time watching that. He needs to go back to the sanctum. So that's pretty much the general parts of the game. Like I said, the last thing we will do is we will show you a little thievery going on here. So as we take them for that region, I am going to go over here. Whoop. Do that so quick. And we are going to start our first thing here. So if we do happen to lose our valet, another one has appeared so that we can figure out what's going on. The big thing here is the risk of what it is, of how safe it is. Obviously 0 is as safe as a house, 9 is as safe as skydiving into an alligator pit on fire. So, as we are getting on here, just about. Oh.
Hello there. This is Reverend Archer with a Polynesian public service broadcast on a mission in Papua New Guinea. I've got an exciting program lined up for you today. First a few hymns and a bit of a prayer, then we'll see if the Nakat tribe managed to give up headhunting for Lent. I've also heard that some evil men have recently been causing mischief in these parts, so make sure you take a good book with you at all times.
Oh. Now we have breakdown on these guys, unfortunately. So what you heard was the first little successful act that we have done. We raised our notoriety a little bit, so we have actually more people that we can do. So we can get that up to 32. And guards, techs, and all that have been opened up for me. We also have our first Spurgler. So these guys are going to try to steal our money if we allow them to. Obviously, the more people in and out of the gates, the better it is. Oh, and we have a minion that is having some issues. There we go. So as they get tired, they need to go back and kind of relax up in here. And that's kind of where they go from there. So I think you guys have seen a little bit. So I have about 30,000. I am about to dastardly steal me a technician. So that's a pretty good, decent preview of the game. I might come back to it in a little bit if you guys like it and have some interest in it. So always awesome. Like I said, Evil Genius was an awesome game. It's been very fun and very likable. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and maybe I will catch you again. Have a good day.